Kristen Deborah Modafferi, a native of Danbury, Connecticut, was born on the 1st of June 1979 to Bob and Debbie Modafferi and had 3 sisters, Alison, Megan and Lauren. At the age of 10, her family relocated to Charlotte, North Carolina, marking the beginning of a new chapter in her life. Demonstrating exceptional academic prowess from an early age, Kristen's intellect led her to skip a grade during her elementary school years. This trajectory of excellence continued into her higher education journey, where she secured a prestigious 4-year scholarship at North Carolina State University, further solidifying her reputation as a standout scholar. Upon wrapping up her first year at North Carolina State, Kristen was eager to make the most of her summer break. She harbored a strong desire to venture to San Francisco in California. This vibrant city held a special place in her heart, as it was a destination her family had explored together back in 1994, leaving indelible memories etched into her mind. In an article by SF Gate, Kristen's mother, Debbie, said that she didn't wish for her daughter, who she described as having a, quote, teenage naivety, to travel to San Francisco, and expressed anxiety regarding this. Her father, Bob, on the other hand, encouraged Kristen to travel to the Golden State, as he believed it would be a great experience for his daughter. Kristen wasted no time in planning what she envisioned as the summer of a lifetime. Enrolling in a photography course at the University of California in Berkeley, she sought to refine her skills and capture the essence of San Francisco through her lens. In her quest for accommodation, Kristen posted on internet message boards to connect with potential roommates in the eclectic neighbourhood of Oakland, ensuring that her summer adventure would both be enriching and memorable. On her 18th birthday, the 1st of June 1997, Kristen packed up her bags and travelled to Oakland. In a matter of days, Kristen had successfully secured summer employment at 2 prominent establishments, Spinelli's, a bustling coffee shop nestled within the Crocker Galleria, and the SFMOMA Cafe, adding layers of excitement to her San Francisco experience. Rising before dawn, she embarked on her daily commute, catching the BART from 19th Street to arrive punctually for her 7 a.m. shift at Spinelli's. With her workday drawing to a close at 3 p.m, Kristen embraced the opportunity to explore the vibrant cityscape, often accompanied by her trusty camera, eager to capture the essence of San Francisco through her lens. On the morning of Monday, June 23, 1997, Kristen followed her routine, rising early and departing from her Oakland residence to catch the train bound for the city centre. Arriving at Spinelli's, her workplace within the Crocker Galleria, she engaged with co-workers in what would later be recalled as a seemingly innocuous conversation. Kristen inquired about directions to Land's End Beach, a query that would later pique the interest of investigators due to its curious timing. Just days prior, she had attended a summer solstice gathering at the very same location. With her photography class scheduled to begin the following day, Kristen was eager to familiarise herself with the surroundings and capture some images in advance. Her co-workers kindly provided directions for reaching Baker Beach and Land's End via public transportation, and Kristen felt assured in her ability to navigate there independently. At approximately 3 p.m, Kristen concluded her duties at Spinelli's, donning her signature Spinelli's t-shirt and slinging her green backpack over her shoulder as she prepared to depart. This was the last time Kristen Modafferi was seen alive. The following day, Kristen failed to attend the first session of her Berkeley photography class. Such behaviour stood in stark contrast to her typically punctual and committed nature. Regrettably, her recent acquaintances, including her new roommates and colleagues, lacked the depth of familiarity with Kristen's routines to immediately register concern over her failure to appear. 3 days later, her parents, Bob and Debbie, received a call from one of Kristen's roommates. They were taken aback to learn that Kristen had not been heard from in those 3 days and was now a missing person. The couple took the next available flight to San Francisco, and upon their arrival in the Bay Area, the Modafferis wasted no time in enlisting the services of a private investigator to delve into Kristen's disappearance. The investigator swiftly sprang into action, initiating interviews with Kristen's roommates and colleagues even before the local Oakland police had commenced their inquiries. This proactive approach underscored the Modafferis' relentless determination to uncover any leads or information that could shed light on Kristen's whereabouts. Bob, Debbie, Lauren, Allison, and Megan put flyers up around the city and handed them out to the public. Initially, authorities treated Kristen as a runaway. However, the case officially became a missing persons case on the 30th of June. Initial investigations found that shortly after her arrival in the city, Kristen found herself immersed in the vibrant nightlife of San Francisco. One evening, she attended a concert at Shoreline, a renowned Live 105 music festival. However, as the night drew to a close, Kristen faced an unexpected predicament. She had missed the last train home. Putting her trust in a newfound acquaintance, Kristen decided to share a cab with a young man she had just met, opting to spend the night at his apartment. The following morning, undeterred by her impromptu accommodation arrangement, Kristen proceeded directly to her workplace at Spinelli's. This man was traced and questioned, and subsequently cleared of having any involvement in Kristen's disappearance. Approximately half an hour after Kristen left Spinelli's, a co-worker believed that they caught a glimpse of her on the second floor of the Crocker Galleria, engaged in conversation with a blonde-haired woman. Despite the familiarity of Kristen's face, the co-worker couldn't be certain of her identity, finding the encounter somewhat peculiar and out of the ordinary. After thorough investigation, Kristen's roommates were deemed to have had no involvement in her disappearance, eliminating them as suspects. However, despite efforts, the identity of the blonde woman seen with Kristen at the Crocker Galleria remained elusive. Using police bloodhounds, Kristen's scent was traced to the Muni 38 Geary bus, originating from a bus stop adjacent to the Galleria. The bloodhounds continued to track her trail, detecting her scent near the terminus of the bus route located at Sutro Heights Park. However, despite diligent efforts, her scent dissipated, marking the end point of the bloodhounds' ability to track her whereabouts. The particular route of that bus went to Land's End, which aligned with the theory that Land's End was her intended destination. For Kristen's family, the situation was unequivocally unsettling and devoid of rational explanation. Every aspect of the circumstances appeared puzzling, leaving them deeply troubled and searching for answers. Kristen's sister, Allison, recalled that they had been on a phone call a few days prior to her vanishing. Speaking to SF Gate, Allison stated, quote, "She didn't run away. She didn't have any reason to run away. She was doing what she wanted to. She was having this dream summer and someone or something interrupted it." During the search of Kristen's room, an intriguing discovery emerged: a copy of the San Francisco Bay Guardian, with a particular personal ad circled. This seemingly innocuous find sparked curiosity, hinting at a potential lead or connection that warranted further investigation. Friends. Female seeking friends to share activities, who enjoy music, photography, working out, walks, coffee, or simply the beach, exploring the Bay Area. Interested, call me. When investigators stumbled upon the magazine, they encountered a frustrating obstacle. The ad department of the Bay Guardian had already purged its records, rendering it impossible to ascertain whether Kristen had placed the ad herself or if she had simply circled one she intended to respond to. On July 10th, just over a month since Kristen's disappearance, an assignment editor at KGO-TV received an unexpected phone call. The caller, a man on the other end of the line, claimed to possess information regarding Kristen's fate. According to him, Kristen had met a grim end at the hands of two, quote, jealous lesbians who allegedly killed her inside a car near the former Tower Record store on Market Street in the Castro district. The chilling account continued, with the perpetrators allegedly disposing of Kristen's body by driving over the Golden Gate Bridge and abandoning it, quote, by a wooden bridge on the way to Point Reyes. Recognising the gravity of the tip, the KGO employee promptly alerted the authorities, prompting law enforcement to launch an investigation into the veracity of the claims. The anonymous caller named two members of the YMCA as Kristen's killers. However, after being questioned, the pair were cleared of any involvement. A representative from the FBI's San Francisco division affirmed that there was no evidence suggesting foul play in Kristen's case. If foul play wasn't involved in Kristen's disappearance, another scenario emerges. It's plausible that she indeed boarded the bus to Land's End. There, she could have enjoyed the serene view of the Pacific Ocean, capturing some snapshots for her upcoming photography class. However, a tragic accident cannot be ruled out. It's conceivable that while engrossed in photography, she perhaps lost her footing and tragically fell into the ocean. However, there is no evidence to indicate that this occurred. In 2015, reports emerged stating that a cadaver dog had indicated the presence of the scent of human decomposition at Kristen's previous residence on Jane Avenue in Oakland. Former Mammoth Lakes police sergeant and forensic investigator Paul Dostey proposed the assistance of his three-legged black Labrador, Buster, renowned for his extraordinary sense of smell. Buster had previously played a pivotal role in locating the remains of soldiers missing in action from World War II, showcasing his invaluable talent for scent detection. Buster detected the presence of a distinct, quote, chemical plume linked to decomposing human remains within the confines of the house's basement. Although the Labrador had successfully detected the presence of human decomposition chemicals, which, according to Paul Dostey, have the potential to linger in soil for centuries, there was uncertainty regarding whether they pertained to the remains of Kristen or another individual. Consequently, Dostey recommended that the Oakland Police investigate further by excavating a, quote, poorly finished slab within the basement and collecting soil samples for analysis. In February 2017, Dostey and Dr. Arpad Vas, renowned forensic anthropologist, visited the location. Utilising a specialised device he had developed, Vas scanned the area to detect human decomposition chemicals. The scan pinpointed a specific area situated between Kristen's former residence on Jane Avenue and the adjacent house. According to Dostey, traces of a chemical signature indicating human blood were discovered near a concrete slab at the base of some porch steps connected to the house next door. Subsequently, DNA extracted from the decomposed material was analysed and found to match that of Kristen's parents, who had provided samples to aid in the investigation. This compelling discovery provided potential insight into Kristen's disappearance, prompting further examination and scrutiny by authorities. Felicia Aisthorpe, Public Information Officer for the Oakland Police, stated that they require confirmation of the findings presented by Dostey and Vas. However, they have faced challenges in conducting their own tests to verify the results, much to the frustration of Dosti and Vass, who expressed how simple the procedure would be to undertake and confirm their findings. Introduced by Representative Sue Myrick in 1999 and subsequently signed into law by Bill Clinton in 2000, Kristen's law addressed the insufficient resources available for locating missing individuals aged 18 and above, exemplified by the case of Kristen. Since its enactment in 2001, Kristen's law has aimed to provide assistance to law enforcement and support families in missing persons cases involving individuals over the age of 17, allocating $1 million annually to aid organisations like the National Centre for Missing Adults. However, the expiration of Kristen's law in 2005 led to the loss of federal funding for the centre, which has since relied on volunteer efforts to continue its operations. In 2022, Kristen's father, Bob, passed away without ever knowing what happened to his daughter. Debbie told SF Gate, quote, "When Bob passed away and I was saying goodbye to him, I told him to please give hugs from all of us to Kristen." She further stated, quote, "I'm praying they're together." Kristen's disappearance remains shrouded in mystery. A reward of $50,000 is being offered for any information related to the case. Individuals with tips are encouraged to contact the Oakland Police Department at 510-238-3641.